My name is Terry Morgan. It's Thursday, May 28th, 2020. We're here to practice Wudang Qigong, and I'm going to start this class with a couple of thoughts. One for some things that I think need to be said, and the other for something that we're going to do in this class that I have found helpful. Right, so personally, the last couple of days have been difficult. Stuff that I kind of anticipated appeared, and I'm dealing with it. Some other things that, oh dear God, I wish nobody had ever had to deal with have happened. And people died. It was wrong. And I found myself wanting to turn off. And I did. I turned off the media. Couldn't. Right? And as I started classes, started thinking about what am I going to work on this morning, because we're going to work on the first 4 exercises out of our Wudang Qigong. But more important in Qigong practice is what else you're doing. It's not just this particular exercise that you can see on the outside. It's what's going on inside as well. And as I thought about it, one of the exercises that has been incredibly beneficial to me, personally, in calming myself when I need it, and I've needed it frequently, is a Qigong practice that I'm going to teach this morning that uses an image. And the image that we're going to use this morning is the waters are calm. The waters are calm. And for me, the image that I have is a calm lake. And I have images of this calm lake up on YouTube, right? There's a park not far from here. And on a calm day, the surface of the lake is like glass, not even a ripple. There's no wind. There's no birds on the water right now. It's calm. It's just calm. Okay. And so we're going to work on that today. I want to finish this with saying that for me personally, I'm going to make this is personal. When I'm upset, somebody telling me to calm down is more likely to get an angry retort or be told where to go. It doesn't work, right? Somebody's upset, particularly if they're righteously upset. Telling them to go sit down and calm down is, now I'm going to say it, is bullshit. So, yeah, I got a soapbox and I'm standing on it, so there. So, it's not for somebody else to say. what I've found for myself is that while I'm upset, while I'm in that state of being angry and upset and hurt and a whole long list of other emotions, I can't think rationally. I can't. Everything is about that event, that circumstance, that situation that has created this flood of emotion. And I personally can't deal with it rationally until I have calmed down. Now, for me, that can take a couple of days. It could take a couple of weeks. For some things, it's taken years. Most of the time, the immediate effect subsides in a few hours. Okay? The adrenaline wears off. Your body can't sustain that level of adrenaline. It can't. So it will wear off. It may be days, it could be weeks. Everybody's body's different, but it will wear off. And when it does, you have to be able to calm yourself so that you can address in a rational way. Vigorous and rational are not separate. Okay? They're not separate. But rational is usually going to win. At least on the strategy side. And in philosophy, when I get the philosophy section going, I'm going to talk about Sun Tzu and the idea that you win without fighting. You want to be in a position that you have already won before there's any fighting. Okay? How to do that? That's strategist better than me. But that's the quote. Anyway, so we have this morning again, I'm going to focus on this idea of the waters are calm. As we practice, I've talked about paying attention to the circulation through the small heavenly circle and paying attention to the points and what we're connecting and all of this internal workmanship, this Qigong. I've talked about all of that. In addition to that, more layers, I've talked about emptying the mind with the idea that all of the little daily things need to go away. That in order to practice well, your mind has to be clear and it has to be open. This is still true. Another practice method that I personally have used, developed, I don't know, somebody else probably did it before me. I think I did it, but yeah, I created it for myself. Out of maybe years of practice and some knowledge, let's say. All right, quite a bit of reading. So instead of this concept of empty mind where we're focused on the energies, I want you to today, you're going to repeat throughout the exercises, the water is calm. And the image that you have, and you're going to keep this image in your mind. This is a goal for today. The water is calm. Shui shi ping tai. Shui shi ping an. Ping tai is even, level. Ping an is calm, smooth. Shui, water. Very simple, and that is oh so important to what we're trying to do with this. Alright? The image, calm waters. The only sentence, the only words, the water is calm. And if you prefer to say it in Chinese, Shui shi ping an. The water is calm. And breathe in. The water is calm. Breathe out. The water is calm. Breathe in. Water is calm. Breathe out. The water is calm. Two more. The water is calm. And last round. Breathe in. The water is calm. Breathe out. The water is calm. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out. One of those live things again. Yes, I do get very emotional, and this is something that some of you may experience as you're practicing. You may do some particular practice, some particular movement. You may execute something in a particular way, and all of a sudden you will find yourself laughing, or in my case, crying today. And my choice was to simply allow it to happen. That should be your choice as well. It's the correct choice, because it's your emotional body releasing something that you were holding that was blocking, keeping you from doing something that you might want to be able to do, such as relax. So, keeping that in mind, that if you find yourself feeling something that you didn't expect, watch it go by. Oh, look, what's that? Oh, and there it goes. Interesting. Huh. My goodness. Right? You don't have to be attached to it. Let it go by. And I talked about this at the very beginning. I'm going to get a tissue here. Okay, I realize that I have the audio on, so that was me blowing my nose. Alright, so blow nose, get coffee. It's all good. Alright, and You know, one of the other things that is, I think, important, and it's one of the reasons that I just didn't shut this off. I want to use this as a teaching opportunity. It's me, and fine, you know, if I need to be an example of something, I will be the example. All right, so there are a lot of folks who have been upset, and not just the last couple of days. Different things happen to people over the years. Things happen. You get upset. This is particularly true for people who have been through traumatic experience. Anybody who's been through a traumatic experience knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so when we practice, one of the things that happens is some of this stuff, that is stored in our bodies comes out. It's like going on a diet. You lose 20 pounds, right? I lost some weight over the last year or so. All right, so you lose 10, 15, 20 pounds. Good. Yay! Feel better. All right, where'd it go? Well, it left. It's gone. It went bye-bye. Emotions can do the same. They can leave. You can say, yeah, hello, here it is. There it goes, goodbye. All right? So, back to practice. And I will say one last thing about this emotional body. I have found it for myself to be one of the most difficult things to work with in my practice. I've also found it to be one of the strongest, because when I can reach in and tap all of that energy and put it into good practice, not bullshit, not some other thing, good practice. And I've defined that a couple of different ways. It feels pretty amazing. All right? Pushing the mountain. Okay? Calm waters. The waters are calm. Think about this for a second. There's a lot attached to this for me, right? It seems really, really, really simple. It's not. Not if you are 100% focused. The waters are calm. The mountain is high. The waters are calm. The mountain is high. This relationship of the water and the mountain is important. Water's here, mountain's here. Okay? Pushing the mountain. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. The waters are calm. The waters are calm. The waters are calm. The waters are calm. Now we're going to go back to one lake. The water is calm. The water is calm. Nothing else matters. The water is calm. No matter where you are, no matter your surroundings, the only thing you can see is that calm lake with crystal water, not a ripple on the surface. The waters are calm. The waters are calm. Breathe out. Breathe in. The water is calm. One more time. Breathe in. The water is calm. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. The water is calm. Breathe in. Hands down along both sides. The water is calm. Raise through the crown of the head. Pull up through the heels. And relax. Keep going. Breathe in. The water is calm. The water is calm. The water is calm. Breathe in. The water is calm. Breathe out. The water is calm. Breathe in. The water is calm. Breathe out. The water is calm. Breathe in. The water is calm. Last time, the water is calm. Breathe in. Breathe out. The water is calm. Breathe in. The water is calm. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hands down along both sides. The water is calm. Breathe out. And turn around for this last one. Start out to left side. Excuse me. We're still with this idea. Smooth water, no wind, very calm lake. The water is calm. Breathe in. Breathe out. The water is calm. Breathe in. The water is calm. Breathe out. The water is calm. Breathe in. The water is calm. Breathe out. The water is calm. The water is calm. The water is calm. The water is calm. water is calm. The water is calm. Two more. The water is calm. The water is calm. The water is calm. Last time. The water is calm. The water is calm. The water is calm. Hands down along both sides. Raise up through the crown of the head. Drop the heels. Stay there. The water is calm. Close your eyes. Look at the lake. Surface sparkles in the sun just a little bit. Smooth. Not a ripple. Perfect turquoise color. The water is calm. The water is calm. So, we have a couple things that we covered today. Start out with a general lesson in what we're doing with Qigong, and as well as some of the internal workmanship that we need to pay attention to, in addition to whatever we're doing with the body and with the energy body. So we also talked about the emotional body, and this idea that there are times when you're practicing when something will come up. It may be unidentified. We don't know. I don't know what this is. It may be something from your past that has been buried a long time ago, and it's now showing up again. Okay, these things happen as you're practicing. It's not unusual. It's not unusual. What we do with that is how we discipline ourselves in our practice. So when those things come up for me, I have learned that I need to acknowledge them. They're going to be there. They're going to hit me upside the head. All right? I have to acknowledge them. Right? It's going to come along. I'm going to acknowledge, okay, yeah, okay. And then I'm going to continue my practice. I'm going to let it go. Right? Practice is here. This is passing through. Let it go. When you can do that, all of a sudden you find your ability to manage what comes and goes starts to increase. 这是一种内功. This is one type of internal workmanship. Thanks for coming today. Appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow for Wudang Qigong, and we'll continue some of this additional workmanship. Thanks.